how's it going, guys? So there have been a lot of headphones and earphones on the channel recently, and these are the last ones, I promise, for a while. These are the Bose 700s, and I am very excited to finally try these out in a more extended capacity. I've tried these on at Best Buy. I've kind of given them a couple minutes here and there, but not really anything to formulate a solid opinion. Now, I've been kind of on the fence now about these for a while. I was not a fan of the design. I'm not a fan of the stick kind of design going through the headphone. I really thought that the QC35-2s had an amazing design. They were simple but really elegant, and I preferred those, honestly, over the these new 700s. The one thing I won't deny, though, is that they definitely look modern. They look like they're premium. They don't look cheap. That's for sure. Now, these are the limited edition. I don't know if they're really limited. It says it on the box, but you never know. These companies always say limited edition, and then they literally sell them forever. It is the Soapstone. They call it Soapstone, which is a stupid name because it has nothing to do with the color at all. What it is it's a white headphone with rose gold accents. So let me open this up right here. So there's a pull tab right over here and on the other side as well, which you're going to have to rip off. So let me do this. Quite a different unboxing experience compared to the QC35-2s. Let's get it out of here. So I recently unboxed the Sony XM3s, and I've been a big fan of those. So let's see what it compares to when it comes to this. All right, so right off the bat, you guys can see the shape of this is a little bit weird. It's not how it used to be. It's a lot more, I don't even know what shape. It's like ghost shaped is what I want to say. Let me put this to the side real quick. Inside the box, you get this very thick book. Nice and informative, I'm sure. But we're going to put that to the side. And let's look at the main attraction right here. These are really big. Let me grab the Sony case. So the Sony case is, I'd say this is almost the exact size that the older Bose QC35's case was. This is pretty big. It's quite massive comparatively. I don't know why it's so much bigger. Let's see what it's all about. But the case is really nice. As usual, Bose, you got the light embossing right there. No nets or anything on the outside, but the zip does seem to be of very high quality. And you got a little loop for your carabiner. So let's open this up. And alright, so now it makes sense why the box is so big. The headphones are laid out like this. They don't fold. So the Soapstone color, okay, I thought these were white with rose gold, so they're kind of pink. They're not, it's like a pool of white with a drop of pink is what the color looks like. So this looks fantastic, not gonna lie. It looks really cool. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick up the pinkish white. I assure you, if you're gonna buy this, when you get up close to it, it's kind of like pearl white. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's pearl white, but very much so on the side of pink. Let me put this to the side. Let's grab these. All right, so Bose has a really nice cable right here for your charging, USB-A to USB Type-C, which I am so thankful for. Thank you, Bose, finally moving to USB-C. I was so frustrated with the micro USB. All right, and then you got your headphone jack. So this is a 2.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter, which has been the case for a while. Sucks, but you're definitely going to have to carry these around. You can't just use any random aux cable to make your headphones work. So if you're going to listen to your music with cables, don't forget those. All right, let me put this to the side. Let's look at the headphones. They're really, really nice. They feel good in the hand. This pink, this rose gold accent. Look, I'm not a fan of rose gold that much, but these look fantastic. Now, probably nothing I'd rock because of my pride. Guys can't wear pink, that whole shtick. But no, seriously, These look amazing. If somebody offered these to me for free, you know, be like, hey, would you wear these if they're pink? I'd be like, I don't care. These look really, really nice. Wow. So Siri was listening to me for like the last minute. But, you know, these are amazing. They look great. The rose gold is actually, it's kind of bronze in certain lights. So the soapstone color is very much a great addition to the line. I don't mind it at all. So when it comes to adjusting your ear, the size of the headphones, you no longer have the adjustability built into the strap as it used to be. This entire long I'm just going to call it a stick because that's what it looks like. It is what allows the movement of your headphone, the headphone cup. I don't know what you call that part, but it allows for infinite movement. So you can adjust these to, like, you can fine tune these. There's no like the clickable levels. You can get these to be as perfect as you want them. That's really good. I think that more headphone manufacturers really need to get into this, especially on the higher end of things, because it's just something you need. All right, so I'm going to get these paired up real quick to my phone, and I'm going to listen to them for a few minutes and give you guys my thoughts on the Bose 700, comparing them to my QC35-2s and the Sony XM3s. All right, guys, so I gave it a couple of songs. I threw some random stuff at it, you know, just listening, tweaking these settings and all that. And the Bose 700, initial impressions, and I'm going to say this openly, I know nothing about audio. I don't know what highs, mids, lows, ranges, whatever those are. The one thing I understand is bass, and that's about it. And bass-wise, these are okay. They're not as punchy as the Sonys, and I think that's okay. Bose has never been about strong bass. It's been more about a balanced audio output from what I've heard others describe it as. The one thing I will tell you is they are very comfortable to get into the right position. The upper band here is just so soft. It's amazingly, it's just perfect. And then, of course, the entire thing feels really nice. The infinite adjustability with these is perfect. You know, you can get it locked in exactly to the point you need it. So I think that as an upgrade to the QC35-2s, Bose has done a pretty good job. Definitely, to me personally, this design change was a little controversial. They could have done something else, but the biggest thing I think that I'm not a fan of when it comes to this is their audio controls. So audio controls are now done via this touch bar area, like a touchpad area. The area is a little bit too small in my opinion. I would have preferred buttons here. I said this with Sony as well, but at least the Sonys have a huge touch area, so there's a little bit of room for error. With these, you got to be a little bit perfect. And volume, you know, you can't just slide up and hold. It really doesn't do anything. You got to keep sliding up if you want to get the volume to go up a lot or come down a lot. Another annoying thing is that they don't have the feature that Sony has, which is if you cover one of the sides on the Sony, if you cover the right side with your palm, it lowers the volume, lowers ambient noise, pipes in noise from the outside. I think that's an incredible feature, and every active noise canceling headphone needs to have that. It's just honestly something that is not something. It's just you can't miss that at this point. And these are $400. So at $400, I'm having an honestly hard time trying to understand why you'd go for these over the QC35-2s when they honestly, the features they bring aren't very massively different. So the one key feature I think is going to differentiate it is going to be the USB-C for normal people. Sure, there's a little bit more ambient noise control. I'm sure that if you're an audio geek, you'll be able to find more things. But to me, as someone who doesn't know anything about audio, just the experience, I don't see a big reason why the QC35-2s are any worse than these. You know, they're amazing. They're $50 cheaper, and they're probably a lot easier to find on sale or at discounted prices compared to the 700s. Since the 700s just came out, it's a little bit harder, in my opinion, to get these at anything cheaper than $400. Now, that being said, I think these are great. They're definitely great headphones. If you enjoy your Bose as it is, you're probably going to like these a lot more. They aren't bass heavy at all. They're very mild with the bass. And personally, my own personal preference is I like a little bit of a bass heavy push. But if you're not somebody who likes too much bass, they want it to be a little bit held back, these are perfect. And as I said, the comfort with these is, it's by far the best. I don't think any other headphone I've ever tried have been as comfortable as these are. They look great. Besides, it took me a little bit of time to get used to this design change, but I think looking at this color, this finish, build quality, everything, it's amazing. So that's it for this one, guys. If you have any questions about the Bose 700s, please feel free to ask down in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer. And if you guys do have a lot of experience with audio, please share your thoughts down below. Let me know. Try to teach me something about this stuff, because I am pretty, I'm just going to say audio illiterate, because I really don't know much about it. Sharing your perspective will definitely help me improve my own understanding of this concept. So let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.